Okay, howdy everybody. Happy Friday. Yay, Friday. Oh man. I just raised the prices. I knew they were too low. See? You guys been hoarding. There go all the biscuits. Oh no, Freedy's back doing his thing. Hey, Freedy. Thank you very much for the ongoing generosity. Do. Oh crap, I can't keep track of all this stuff. You'll notice that I raised the price and the quantity of zombie dog cookies. So we're gonna have us a fat zombie dog here pretty quick. I might change it back to 5. His bow. One more little bling to go there. I'm not taking the hat off until I wait a little bit. Somebody's gonna save me. The hat. This is pretty early for the hat wars this evening. All right. Hey there, Hasty Pen. Don't mind all the nonsense going on in chat. Oh, I see. Freedy's jumped onto the Mad Hatters, the folks that want me to take the hat off. We're 2 up so far. None of my hat defenders are online yet, apparently. I'm still gonna wait a minute. I'm just gonna keep sipping my tea and chatting and do stuff, and then I'll check the hat status. So yeah, if you haven't seen that particular picture, that picture is that's Zombie Dog on guard duty. He's acting as a door wedge, just in case a burglar tries to break in the back door. They gotta push Zombie Dog out of the way. So that's how he guards the back door. He'll wander back upstairs here in a little bit, I'm sure. All right. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Told you I'd be saved. So I see we're what are we? We're +1 for the no hat still. Uh-oh, he heard me. He heard his name. He's been summoned. Hey, Zombie Dog, they're at it already, buddy. I know, they're at it already. You want to hop up and say hi? Shall we try? We'll try before we get things started here. He don't like to hop up, so come here, you. Come over here. No, don't go under the table. Come here. Come here. Oh. I know you're uncomfortable. Oh, here. Can we get your face in camera range? Oh, there he is. There's Zombie Dog. Hey, buddy. I know you're uncomfortable. He's camera shy. All right, down you go. Preferably without taking out my mic. Okay, so Zombie Dog made his appearance. Are we all bought out on our cookies already? Here I raised the prices on everything, and they're still going out instantly. We have to do something about that. I didn't really have any idea of what price levels to set the cookies and the hat thing at, because it's a new process, so I didn't know how fast you guys were earning points. And of course, people subbing to the channel get more points. Hint, hint, hint. Okay, I got my tea. Let's, I'll leave Zombie Dog's picture up for a little longer till we get things rolling here. You get about 5,000 per day. It's supposed to be 220 per hour. And then subbed viewers get double that, so 440 per hour. And so... and I think there's other ways to get bonus points when you guys... There's opportunities, activities where you can click on something to get bonus points. We're gonna hopefully we get a hype train tonight. So if you're not aware, if you don't watch my YouTube stuff, I did put out a call for help yesterday, my second one ever on the channel. So just letting folks know that we're trying to do a Twitch partnership run again. So I want to submit the application here sometime before the end of the month, and so we're doing kind of a 30-day goal thingy, trying to get the sub count up so that we can impress Twitch enough that they say, hey, this guy might make us money too. So, if you have the financial means, feel free. Please sub, gift sub, upgrade your sub to a higher level, whatever. If you don't have the means, enjoy the chat, enjoy the stream. It's all good. Appreciate any kind of participation. Actually, chat activity is another good one. So, just being active in chat and participating and spending your duct tape points, all that good stuff. All right, let's talk a little bit about the challenge. So, yeah, we're on episode 3 of Bat Fastard. He's Bat Fastard the second. He is a chef, and he's ridiculous. There's a Freedy again. I don't know, Freedy. Oh, upped his sub. So Bat Fastard is a prototype cyborg, so we got all the negative bionics, and there's a lot of things wrong with old Bat here. I'm not sure what I was thinking when I designed this challenge, but yeah, we're having fun with him. We're still alive. What are we on? Day 5? Yeah, we're on day 5. So the big things about this is he's XXXL trait, so he started out morbidly obese, which is fun, I guess, if you haven't tried that trait. The big negative is it pegs your hidden health stat at minus 200, so very hard to heal, very hard to resist getting colds and flus, which we found out hilariously. It gave me a cold almost instantly. And yeah, we're also genetically unstable, so we are a morbidly obese, genetically unstable prototype cyborg with all the bad bionics. So any one of those would be bad enough, but we've got all 3 of them rolling. And we have upgraded evolution factor in our game world, so should be good times. So far, the genetically unstable has been fairly quiescent. It's only given me a bad back, which is, it's bad, but it's not like I don't deal with that pretty often with my really low strength and other mutation type characters, so I'm not too worried about that. And then, what else did it give me? It gave me junk food intolerance just recently, and Philoderm. So it's been pretty tame, actually, for 5 days in. So we haven't had too many bad things to deal with there. We have gotten 0 of the bad bionics out. We had a bit of a weird start with this particular lab. We cleared, I think, 90% of this lab without killing a single thing. And we only just recently started to get a few kills on our list. I thought that was awesome. I'm always super excited when I check my kill list after a day or 2 in-game, and it only shows a small number. Now it's a much bigger number. We've done a few things since, but yeah, it was fun when we were clearing this lab. We killed a whole bunch of stuff just using the environment, not doing it ourselves. So that was great. When we ended Wednesday's stream, we had escaped the lab successfully. We had just made a couple of brief forays out into town. Here's the map. Other direction, Vorm. There's the map. So we came up in this lab right here. We've made a trip over to this radio tower, which is why we've got all this mapped in now. And our first trip into town actually was via the subway system, and we popped up right into these 2 subway stations. For a very particular reason, we went to these locations specifically trying to get a jackhammer. If you're not aware, subway stations have a utility room on the 2nd floor, the lower floor, and in that utility room, very, very high chance of getting jackhammers. So make sure to visit your local subway station if you need such a thing. So we got a jackhammer, finally. Oh, it was close. I was nervous, but we finally got one and had some fun adventures clearing out the 2 subway stations. And we just got back with the jackhammer, cleared out a couple of rooms in the lab we're in here, but we've got, I think, 3 more barracks to go clear out and a bionic vault before we're done. Although we still also have to do the finale room. I'm just not quite comfortable trying to clear it quite yet, but we'll get to it. But other things I want to do. So now we're back in our lab, and we perused the map, and my plan is that over the next couple of game days, we're going to be reading up some, and we're going to hit a few of these local landmarks. We're going to check out the campground, see if there's a perfect condition luxury RV. We're going to go up and check that radio tower just to get a view of the terrain up north, as well as see if it's got a sniper rifle and all that. We're going to hit the lumber yard and the tree farm real quick for axes and chainsaws and possibly pine nuts to stockpile for later when we're not obese. And then the big one is the junkyard. We has a junkyard kind of tucked off back away from the city. And junkyards, if I remember correctly, and I usually am pretty good about remembering these things, is almost guaranteed to have a welding kit, or not welding kit, a welding cart that I can drag back to the lab, and then we'll have a vehicle welding rig that we can use for any welding requirements that we might have. Hopefully we can get an engine crane too. That would be pretty cool if there was one of those there. So we'll see. Hey there, TC Tisdall. Thanks very much for the resub. And then the next thing is a really dangerous trip, and I'm dreading this trip. Dangerous trip right here to that library. We're missing some critical books in order to have a decent chance at removing all the bad bionics. So, yeah, we'll see. That one's going to be ugly, because if you're not aware of the prototype cyborgs, with all the bad bionics, a couple of the bionics I have are really loud. We have squeaky ankles, which means I walk at like a 12 sound. So it's hard to maneuver around even with good lighting conditions when you've got 12 noise being generated by your ankles. And we have a noisemaker horn that goes off every once in a while. It's like a gunshot. Not quite that bad, but it basically alerts all the zombies nearby. So that makes trips into cities with evolved zombies particularly nasty. So I'm kind of dreading it, but there's no nearby subways we can use to get closer to it. It's just going to have to be basically what I might do is come down through this forest trail if I can manage it, and then kind of work my way across here. I'm not sure. We'll either do that or we'll just go down the street. But we're going to save that for a few days in the future. We're at the half moon stage. I'm going to let more of the full moon bonus develop before we make that trip into town. So that's kind of the plan. All right. Let me check back through chat here, see where I left off. I have no idea where we're at in the hat thing. Somebody's going to have to keep track. Last I looked, we were at a couple of points to the positive of keeping the hat on. And I think the zombie dog cookies are getting close to bought out. I doubled their cost, and they're still going fast. I'd like to get things set up in such a way that some of the people that join later in the stream have an opportunity to spend some duct tape to give zombie dog treats, but you guys at the front end of the stream just keep buying them up. So we'll see if we can figure out a process for that. Let's see. Alright. And yeah, I'll show you the gear here in just a second. Yeah, the Mega Cookie's gone already. 30 seconds in, the Mega Cookie got bought. So, unfortunately, that one's already tagged, and I can't give Zombie Dog more than one Mega Biscuit per evening. Did they ever add effects to the character weights? Yeah, they have caps on the hidden health stat, so when you're morbidly obese with the XXL start, you have minus 200 hidden health stat. Beyond that, I think there might be some kind of stamina cost involved. I'm not 100% on that, though. I haven't actually had anybody code dive and tell me the exact things, but I know 100% that there are caps on your hidden health stat at each stage of obesity. Being overweight, by the way, has no problem. So normal and overweight have no effects, so it's not a big deal if your weight says overweight. All right. Let's go ahead and turn off the zombie dog guarding. He's not guarding the back door at the moment. He's sitting right here down there next to me, raising his head every time I say his name. All right, so yeah, stream's going, everything's working. Sorry, hidden health stat for zombie dog. I don't know. Luckily, the cookies are just little tiny animal crackers. So, what does this thing say? Oh, by the way, the zombie dog cookie buckets. It's getting thin. We got maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 more days at the 10 per. Not that many. What is this? Serving suggestions. Serving size is 11. I've got the reward set to max out at 10. And servings... Calories per serving is 120. So, yeah, it's about 10 calories per cookie. Just walking up and down the stairs is probably going to burn off the cookies that he's getting, so he'll be fine. But 1 Mega Biscuit per day, that's it. All right. Just noticing you've gotten a gift sub. That's what that little marker next to your name means. Okay, so here's the character sheet, or the character gear, I mean. That's what we're rocking. Nothing too impressive. We just sorted our gear out again. So we're basically just wearing standard army man gear that we pulled out of the barracks, the one barracks we got into. Nothing too impressive there. The M04A1 being the staple standard rifle nowadays for lab escapes, considering how many of them you get, and the overwhelming abundance of 5.56 ammo from the turrets. We're doing pretty good on tools, though. We've got the toolbox. We've got a lot of the basic stuff that I usually look for. I need more alcohol, so we're going to be on the lookout for alcohol as well. But yeah, so we are tired. We're going to need to sleep here pretty quick. We are hallucinating, which is not a big deal right now. We're still very obese, so we actually dropped a category of weight. We're not morbidly, we're very. I don't know what that does for my hidden health stat. Maybe it's now only negative 180 instead of negative 200. I don't know where the breakpoints are and what the different levels of effect might be for this stuff. So we'll see. But you can see from our character sheet skill-wise, we've got quite a ways to go. We're only at 3 fab, 3 tailoring. And one of the big challenges in this one, there's 2, and I don't really have an endpoint determined yet on this, but it's my initial goal is just to get us down to normal weight, stay alive long enough to do that, and then also remove all the bad bionics. And try to keep the genetically unstable under control in some way.
Hey boss, thanks for all you do. Cheers for the partner program.
Thanks, Delcama. Appreciate that very much. We're going to give it a go. Alright. So yeah, we got a long way to go for skills and all that kind of stuff. But we have determined that the fast healer is keeping ahead of the bad bionics, the acid discharge that constantly damages me and such. So in this particular challenge with the obesity traits pegging my hidden health stats super low, the leaky bionic is fairly irrelevant. Unless enough time goes by that we continue to drop weight substantially, the leaky bionic is pegged at a lower negative number than the obesity is. So the leaky bionic is having no effect on me. So if I were to choose, I'd get rid of acid discharge first in this particular attempt. But we don't have the skills. We need a lot more first aid. We can go all the way to 8 with the books we have for that, but I don't have the computer books that I need. And we need, I've got electronics books, but we need to raise that as well. So we got a lot of reading and stuff to do. We'll power through that when we get a chance. All right. Yeah, they make army fatigues in all sizes. They didn't nerf healing again, no. You better be applying bandages and antiseptic. Without those, you're not going to heal no matter what your health stat and what kind of healing traits you've got. Not appreciably, anyway. All about the bandaging and antiseptic. Constantly dosing yourself with both on all the injured body parts and keeping your health stat up. Alright. Hungry, I don't care about. Thirsty, we've got taken care of. Let's go ahead and have some clean water. And I think we'll just sleep, get everything reset. We're going to be here for a day or two. It's 9 a.m. now. Like I said, I do want to visit outdoors. I want to hit these locations in the daylight. Maybe go try to peek at the junkyard. We should be able to do that fairly safely with our rifle and gear. It's the charge into the city that I really fear. So that's where the big danger is. All right, let's just go take a nap. I think. See if we can get some health. See, what I got to be careful of is I can only maintain that health if I do keep slathering on bandages and such. How many makeshift boiled bandages do I have? I've got 10. All right, so we'll throw one of each of those on and see if we heal and or maintain our health, given that circumstance. All right, let's. Oh yeah, we got the magic 8-ball and a first aid kit. That let me see what happens to this first aid kit. What do we lose? I'd like to lose the booklet. Hey, we lost the booklet. How many times do I have to tell you guys? It's an easy game. It's easy. You just ask for what you want, and it does it. It's amazing. Right up until you forget to ask, and it does something horrible to you. It's always good when I get exactly what I ask for. Usually a setup for horrible pain and suffering. Whoops, no, don't drill. Headlamp, please. Alright, stockpile that. That can go into the main pile. Let's see. Give me those. And I've got disinfectant powder. Oh, did I mention as an additional fun factor with this challenge? God, this one was stacked so hard. With 10 perception and the combination of various bionics and something, I only had 1 night vision range. 1. And if I hallucinate, I have 0. So, you know how hard it is to navigate a lab and survive in a lab with a very obese character with all the negative traits we've got and 1 night vision? Oh, man. Viewers on Wednesday know how hard I was praying for finding a light source, and we managed to stay alive long enough that it actually happened, so. Alright, let's apply some makeshift boiled bandages. What are we up to on first aid? 3? So we're getting, what, average, I think? Effects when we do the makeshift? Yep, average. Alright, average will work. Boiled makeshift bandages, I can make as many of them as I might need, so as long as I maintain my health with just these, with no antiseptic or any other intervention, we'll be okay. Long term. The only wild card at this point will be the mutations, and whether they hand me something really nasty or a bad combo. Alright, so we got bandages and everything, and an itchy torso. Let's throw on some earplugs and see how things go. Alright. I didn't even get like a minute of sleep. Formication, stop it! You itchy thing. And then we get an acid discharge. And a second acid discharge. Thanks, game. Back-to-back discharge. Love it. And we got leaves. Apparently we're going to be a plant. The genetic instability has decided for us that it's gonna make us a plant. Oh, come on, game. Good lord. How many acid discharges am I going to get this sleep cycle? We're up to like 5 or 6 so far? Ridiculous. Now we got... well, we're not quite maintaining. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep more. Yeah, that acid discharge has got to go. What the... Excuse me? Where the hell? I don't remember leaving any bad guys roaming around that could have gotten big blobbed. No, it's not fake. I'm not hallucinating. That's pretty damn annoying. Where are you? I need you to follow me. Oh, there's more coming. Lovely. So I'm going to have a blob apocalypse here in the lab that was cleared for how long? Yep, here they all come. Oh, this is annoying when this crap happens. Good old broken Z levels. Hopefully I can keep ahead of them without running. I got lost. Nope. Got lost. Oh, great. Yep, they're everywhere. I just got massive blobs in here now for no apparent reason. I really don't like it when things go like this. Just randomly handing me this kind of nonsense. I lost my night, or my vision. Don't remember where I've got... There's a million of these things. I am vastly unhappy right now. This is not cool. I have no dissectors down here. I can't remember. Nope, that's a blob room as well. They're all blob rooms. Well, there's a dissector. Let's get rid of. Let's see here. I don't have anything I can smash effectively with other than my fists. Take out earplugs. Look at that. They're everywhere for no reason. They've just teleported Z levels apparently. Come on, feel free to hop in the dissector. Alright, game. This is gonna be really pissing me off here. There were no portals anywhere in this lab. I didn't leave a bunch of monsters laying around that could have gotten splimed and created a group like this. I need a chopping weapon. I need a chopping weapon. And I need these stupid slimes to actually move into or towards me. And they're not doing it. They're just happy to sit there. I do have a lot of ammo, but I hate wasting ammo on these things. I'd like to know if the ground floor above me is just mass saturated in blobs. There's no reason for these blobs to be here. I know I can work my way back around. Don't have a lot of battery charge on my headlamp, but we've got another. Alright, let's switch to the nail knuckles. How are we doing against these things? Not too bad as long as we're landing the kicks. Let's see. Let's stitch the travel pack. Jackhammer. Toolbox. 18 and 11. 3. Got good. Stamina will be the issue. Alright, no hits so far. Cool. I can actually carry those without going overweight. That'll work. Alright, let's, I think this was a turret. Oh, alright, we gotta get there. Whoops. Huh. They're doing a lot less damage and hitting me a lot less often than I thought they would. because we have like no dodge because we're obese, and we have no real martial skills. So I was a little more worried about those because I thought for sure I'd be getting tagged a lot more often. We damaged our nail knuckles, that's no big deal, but I only saw a couple of hits. But I still don't know where these guys came from. Let's I want to pop upstairs and make sure that they did not arrive from a huge horde above on the Z levels. So let's do that. No. No. Alright. I don't know. I have no idea where they came from. Hopefully they don't keep reappearing for no reason. Alright. What were we gonna do? We just woke up. Fought some blobs. Don't care about the hunger. We are hallucinating, which is why my stats are low. And it is not dark yet. Be dark soon. We'll read for a little bit. No, actually, I want to... Yeah, I want to read through the night and then take off in the morning, probably. So, what are we going to read? Yeah. Here, drop you. Here's the travel pack. Alright, what do we got? So... Keep punching first aid for now. That's the primary skill that we need for CBM removal and to keep my healing ahead. But beyond about level 4 first aid, the help for bandaging and stuff minimizes. It's a diminishing value, so I'm not sure it would be better to do that or work on some of these other things. Let's do, yeah, let's do first aid. Let's just get it finished. Keep going. Acid, acid, acid. So lovely. More acid. Formication. Formication is itchiness, by the way. The interruptions bother me more than anything else about bad bionics and hallucinations. All that just to read one level of a book. I had to key press like 50 times just to get through one book. I really don't like that kind of interface. I wish they would come up with punishments or negative consequences that did not multiply the number of key presses I have to do in order to get things done. So, some kind of a toggle or something that says, I don't care about all these other random things. Stop interrupting me and forcing me to hit a key over and over and over and over and over again. Or come up with some other negative consequences that don't require the interrupts. That's the only thing I don't like. Alright, so yeah, we got one level done. It's 4 a.m. We almost made it to morning time already. I guess we'll just have some more water. Finish reading a little more. Take our hourly dose of acid. Good enough. Alright. And yeah, that's not quite maintaining. That's not a good progression there for our health. Let's see, what are we going to do? So we're going to take the binoculars, we're going to take the toolbox, which may or may not need. I don't anticipate looting a whole bunch on this trip. Got plenty of ammo for our rifle. I need more nail knuckles. Let's make some replacement. Reload. Headlamp. My last disposable battery. Alright, so we got our rifle fully loaded. We got some ammo for it. We've got a Gorman solution. Nail knuckles if we need to dust it up. Fire making. Our toolbox. Our binoculars for when we get on top of the tower. Our emergency tequila. So if I need to go all drunken rage on some things. Let's ditch some of this extra medicine I don't need while I'm running around. No thanks. Keep Thorazine. Keep those. Need that much. Alright, more than enough carry volume. Not quite 40 pounds of weight available. And the gears, but I can't fix it because there's... They changed some. I don't know if it's a bug exactly or what, but things that you can't craft get set to a 10 difficulty. So you can't repair things like army pants and army jackets because you can't craft them. So they have a super stupid high difficulty. Even if you've got tailoring 8 and can make ridiculously complex clothing, you're still not going to be able to repair these things without destroying them. So hopefully that's a bug and they get adjusted or fixed or something like that. Oh yeah, PSA, I forgot to mention. There is a bug, if you're not aware, in recent builds. I don't know yet exactly which build it occurred in, but it's some build in the last couple of days that has bugged in such a way that it will kill and destroy and delete your characters, so be very careful. I did not update the build today because of that bug, so until they get it identified and get it fixed, either back up your saves, which is what you should be doing before you update your build anyway, and proceed cautiously. So, there you go, PSA. Let me check a few things here before we get running. You can use the settings command to see what build I'm on. Alright, so, I think we're all set. I need to, before we go, actually, let's get one other thing. Let's do another batch of makeshift bandages. We'll do 12 at a time, so they're divisible in such a way that I can boil and get them all. Alright. Let's strap some more bandaging on. Alright, got the bandaging replaced. I think we are good to go for our day trip out and about. Let me check back in the chat before we do that. Lots and lots of check. Mob bob blob. Yep, that's what happened. All right. Yeah, those spicy 1 damage kicks were pretty impressive. It was the hoof blows, the hoof attacks that were doing 90% of the damage. I just had to keep kicking away until those triggered. Much prefer getting a machete or something. Goo canister? Goo canister is the most powerful weapon in the game. It will take out anything. You just have to set up the conditions and get lucky. Basically, you open the goo canister and the goo pops out, and if it happens to land on an enemy, it gets blobbed. So if you have a pesky skeletal juggernaut, blob it. If you have a pesky bugbear, owlbear, whatever, blob it. It's just a little tough to predict where the blob's going to pop out of the canister. So you got to kind of set things up to minimize the places that it could go, and then cross your fingers that the blob pops out in the right spot. Fairly reliable place to find power modules Mark II. It's all about the bio operators. Bio operators always have a power module Mark II. You're not going to find Mark II power modules on anything else. Maybe randomly. I don't think I've ever found one even randomly on anything else. It's always bio operators. When you dissect a bio operator, it has 2 slots for CBMs, One of which is always the Mark II power module. Now, it may be destroyed on occasion, so you won't always get one, but one of those 2 slots is always a Mark II power. And then the other slot is random, of a pretty good mid to high range CBMs available. So bio-operators are always my #1 go-to for getting both Mark II power storage and chances at the other stuff. Yeah, I don't often dissect. Bio-operators are about one of the very rare ones that I'll dissect. Pretty much only the really upper level stuff do I even bother. When I bother. I prefer nowadays just to roll around labs and loot them out of the vaults and or the drops from scientists. Alright. I think we're all caught up. Let's go on a day trip. Won't need my headlamp on for a day trip. Ah, the outside air. So, where are we going to go first? Shall we go just counterclockwise? I'd like to run the road, see if there's any vehicles we can take advantage of along the road. Maybe get a peek at the bridge where there's usually vehicles stacked up. I want to see that endpoint. I want to see if what's in here. Sometimes you can get luxury RV in perfect condition. If that's still in, I haven't actually seen campsites recently. Are perfect condition RVs, luxury RVs, still part of the campsite loot? And then sometimes in the tents you can find the high-end bows. So we'll give that a look, but we'll take a look at the bridge, the endpoint of this. Then we'll roll north. We'll hit the radio tower to get the good view and see if there's any sniper rifles and such on the top floor. And we'll hit these. And we'll probably come back to base at that point. And I'll hold off on this for a little bit. But we'll see if we can make this run without... now we're tired, of course. We're about to go on a long day trip, and we get tired. Alright, safe mode on, rifle in hand. Let's just get rolling. Well, hi there. 4.5 liter V8 engine. We're gonna note that you're here. Why? Because later, if I need engine parts, we can roll up here and disassemble it in place, and I can get all the parts I might need to fix whatever vehicle I'm trying to get moving. So, that's fairly handy to know about. Vehicles! And I can drive it! I don't mean this is drivable. I mean, I don't have the Wayfarer trait this time around. So I can actually take advantage of vehicles. No wheels on this one. A little bit of gas. Good to know we got some more gas. Do I have my rubber hose? I do, but I don't have anything to siphon the gas into. Unless yeah, we're not going to do that. Yeah, I have no, I didn't bring any fluid container, so we'll just let that, that tank empty itself. I'm not going to bother trying to transfer it. If I had a fluid container, I would siphon it out and then dump it into this good tank so that it wouldn't hit the ground, but I'm not going to worry about it. Gases to come across. Alright, do I need rope? I think I'm beyond needing it. Do I even have Mechanics 1? I don't. Never mind. Can't do anything about it anyway. Yay! Yay! My little buddy! It's a wreck, but it's still got the boom crane. So it's not a perfect condition, it's not drivable, but we got a free boom crane. I don't have to make the damn thing. If you're not familiar, the boom crane is the highest level lifting and jacking quality item in the game. So we'll come down here and we'll rip this boom crane off and stick it on a frame just so we can dolly it around and use it to work on vehicles and heavy items. So for now, we'll just just remember the position. Not gonna try to. I don't have the mechanic skill to take it out and move it around and do anything with it right now. So far, pretty good progress though. We're finding some good stuff. This is why I wanted to go rolling down the road. Oh, a helicopter! And I don't see a functioning minigun, but we do have some loot. Any army mans or scientists or hulks? Well, I see four spaces for loot so far. No zombies? Alright, let's see how cut up we get trying to get access here. I love it that you can't see the wreckage you're stepping into and you get all cut up and damaged without having a way of really avoiding it. Another grenade. Oh, wreckage. M9 magazine, I don't care. Whoa. Alright, that was quite the list. Winter gear. Vegetarian MRE. Gold vests and knee pads and helmets. Alright, don't care about any of that. Take the battery out of the radio though. And one more spot. Another radio and a wrench. That'd be pretty good normally, but we've already got our toolbox, so. Alright, it does have the gas turbine engine. Not too excited about that either, though. So, would have been nice if it had some zombies to kill or something. Alright, another vehicle coming up. Oh, it's one of these. There's a jack and a wheel. More gas. Uh-oh. This one's drivable. We've got full battery, we got gas, we've got everything we need in the driver's position, no security system, got wheels. Faulty engine, which may prevent me from driving it. What kind of fault? No, fuel filter, we can drive that. It's gonna be hard to start, but we can drive it. So yeah, we got drivable vehicle already. Cool. Look at that. See? How many times do I have to tell you guys? This game's simple. It's easy. You just walk around and you get free stuff and you go about your business. Yep, auto pickup still incurs the cost time. Any of the auto functions still have the time involved, it just lessens the key presses. Yeah, we had that question on Wednesday regarding the leukocyte breeder CBM interacting with the morbidly obese, and I did not test it in between. Nobody has told me they tested it since Wednesday, so I don't know the answer myself. All right, let's drive. We got wheels. Like I said, I did bring my rubber hose. We could drive back and get the gas out of that other car now. Let's do that. So the little bit we've got's not going to last us far enough. I don't think that thing had gas in it. Hey look, we even managed to save a little bit. This is going to speed things up. What I might be able to do is when we make our night trip into town with our moonlight bonus, I might do a kamikaze run into town with a junker vehicle and then ditch it like right here at this intersection, dive out, and just do a quick raid into the library and then try to book it out of town. Minimize my exposure and the negative bionics getting me killed. So we'll see. We're not quite there yet. Anybody remember, did this thing have, or did the construction thing have gas? Not gonna worry about it. We'll find more vehicles. I want to travel at this range, but I can't quite see well enough. Alright, so I am going to continue to go southwest to get a peek at the bridge, and then we'll come back and turn north. Fish in the river. Whoa, got that a little too close. A zombie's coming to get me. No gas. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Electric sports car. Enhanced electric motors and storage batteries. One clean one, but no battery charge. But it's got leather seats. Only two, unfortunately. And they're damaged, so the amount of leather I would get is minimized. If you're not aware, used to be you could get leather out of seats, any seats, but they changed them a while back. Now you can only get leather off of actual leather seats, which are in luxury vehicles, like the electric sports car, the luxury RV, the limo, things like that. So if you want that easy source of leather, look for luxury vehicles. So we'll go ahead and remember that position as well. Let's see. I want to quietly get rid of this zombie. I don't want to fire my gun here. I also don't want to punch him with my rifle. I want to kick him. Super kick! Oh, we got an elbow strike for 16. Is he stunned? He is supposedly stunned, although I've had some pretty weird results from that. There's the flying knee. Good job, zombie. 33 kick. That's the hoof kick. Alright, not bad. At least it was quiet. Looks like we got one more vehicle down at the end of the bridge. No gas again. Just a standard car, nothing I care about. Open one of these would have a nice fat storage, or nice. I think that's diesel. Let's open one of these would have a good stockpile of gas for me. Another zombie. Alright, we'll stop here. Yeah, diesel. Alright, we're out of here. Northward. Black puddings. So we are playing with Cataclysm. So, hey, we have a lab. That's nice. That's handy. Another lab option. Tucked into the swamps. I was going to say we've got Magiclysm on, and swamps are the home to the Black Dragon lairs. What I don't have is an ID card to pop this door. I'd have to jackhammer it down and then take out the turret inside, which wouldn't be hard, but I don't have the materials with me right now to deal with this. So, good to know it's here, though. Gives us another opportunity. Doesn't have any ants associated with it, so I'm glad we have that option. Yep, here come the black puddings. Unfortunately, they're coming fast enough. They're gonna mess with me. So we didn't get a luxury RV, unfortunately. They're still coming right at me here. It's the black puddings right there. I don't want to deal with them. I wanted to just hop out and check these tents real quick, but can't afford to. Not with these things. I don't remember how dangerous these things are, how fast they move. So let's get them to move away, and we'll come back. Oh, now you're just gonna sit here, are you? Hey, you guys, come on. Follow me over here, now follow me back. Or at least away far enough that I don't have to deal with you. Good fat zombie. Alright. Let them mix it up, and we'll try to zoom on by while they're busy fighting each other.